Ice Hockey UKTV in association with McDonald's. What a remarkable finish. You cannot believe it. These GB boys don't know when they're beaten. Ben Davies has just scored in overtime when GB had been under the cosh. Jonathan Phillips broke away. He fell over, he got up, got the puck to Ben Davies, and Davies scores the winner. And GB earlier came from 3-0 down to level the game at 3-3. Listen to the Lloyd. Look at the celebrations. Great Britain are staying in the top flight of World Championship Ice Hockey. The boys have done it. They are absolute heroes. What a game. Why don't you watch it all again? It is brilliant. These heroes deserve every plaudit they're going to get right now as they turn around a situation where you thought it was game over. 3-0 down to 3-3, and Davies wins it in overtime. Sit back, you're going to love it.
Boson has it in the right wing corner for the French. Back to the blue line. They've already started to change their lines. That's a good change. Now GB can break. It's Davies. He's 1-0. Down the middle. Davies with a gilt edge chance. Backhand. Oh, he dropped past it. You're kidding me. All alone on the goalie. And he never got a shot. In comes Dowd for GB again. He can snap shoot this puck. Rebound again. Dowd with a chance. Oh boy. What an opportunity for Great Britain. Only the goalie to beat, and he just dropped the puck back to nobody, to a French stick. Incredible. Here come France the other way, and they've got a 2-on-1. Danger for GB. What a save, Ben Bowns. Denial as he slid from post to post, and he took that chance away from Dessier. Well, Farmer went down at neutral ice. I don't know what happened there.
No, there was a cheer. What a remarkable sequence of events. Ben Davies breaking away on the netminder. Here we see it. Who does he assume is up with him there? Oh, I guess he thinks it. Who is that just breaking in? There's a player who's just a bit behind him. I guess he thought he was closer than he was, and you can see when he gets to the bench, he just puts his head in his hands.
GB can break away with Robert Farmer streaking down the left. Earhart leaves this one, picks out his teammate Hammond, who has to take it behind the back of the French net. Off the boards it goes again. Not much that Billingsley could do about that. He just puts it round the back. GB will win it on this near side boards with Dowd potentially. He hits his man pretty hard, and now the breakaway. Guti into the zone, top of the circle, makes the pass to the inside, looking back door, flurry denied. What a play, Billingsley. The net was gaping, and Billingsley threw himself backside first. Saves the goal there, Billingsley.
Absolutely does. Bounce was just on his left-hand side, and Billingsley, really clever, just sticks his backside out, and he makes that stop.
Lakovic tries to clear the zone, goes rink wide. That's good skill by Phillips. Top of the circle himself, thinks about the shot, puts it in on goal. Rebound, what a chance, Hammond. Couldn't finish that one off.
Here, but again, GB open up France. So the shot comes in from Phillips. It's a tight angle. The netminder doesn't make a good save.
It's wobbling all over,
just
isn't
is
it?
Wobbling, isn't it? He just couldn't get the control. That was a great chance in the area that Hammond has liked. It could have been his fourth goal of the tournament so far.
Should be dealt with here. It's Bertrand who had it. Played round the back of the net. Now picking up Valier. Trying to string their passes together. Bertrand reaches into the sky and grabs the puck. Now GB can break. Here is Liam Kirk. He's all alone. Liam Kirk with a chance. Kirk hits the post. Hit the outside of the net. He was stick checked right at the crucial moment.
The defenseman just gets back and gets to it at the right time, does he? He just does enough to put him off, doesn't he?
For Valier to hang on to and then have to go back because there was no way he could get forward in a hurry. Now he's going to try and do just that though. Valier through centre ice. GB got to stop the shot. Huge hit, Davy Phillips. That was a monster contact. Valier went flying, head up in the air, legs up in the air. Biggest hit I've seen of the tournament so far. France in possession right side, trying to break into the offensive zone. Now they drive towards the goal line, skate into a stray stick, the stick of Valier. As it comes all the way across, again off crossbar. That was a nothing shot, and it hit the crossbar.
Chance here. Well, that's a big hit from Davy Phillips. As you said, that was massive, one of the biggest ones. It's legal. It's just about legal as well. Just about. Shoulder, I'd say.
Now Dowd comes forward. Dowd with speed, right up the middle. Dowd, it's opening up for him on his backhand side. Good save. Went high and Hardy followed it with his blocker.
The way they're transitioning down the ice as well as I've seen it in any of the games so far. Dowd does superb there, maybe without a goal in the tournament, but he goes between two French players on his backhand and the save is made. He's had a really good tournament.
Tessier will break this one down the ice again. 1 second to go. Lee just takes him out. Absolutely monster hit by Steve Lee. I think that was a clean hit.
We're going to look at it again. I think Lakovic is just trailing in. Steve, oh yeah, gets him perfectly there from the angle that we see it from.
Looking for options, find Bettridge. Bettridge looking out to the middle now, trying to ease his way in. Two men take him out there. He'll go back to the bench, and France have a line change here as they come in with a bit of speed. Bowes on to Manavian, finds the last man, shot comes in, goal France! Reg scores, the man who plays with Schwenningen in Germany, picks out the top corner and Bowns is beaten in the most crucial of games. The puck movement was good from the French, but GB with so many chances at the other end, and France take care of their lone opportunity in this second period and they lead by a goal to nil.
Yeah, that's what can happen at this level, and we're just seeing the replay. They come up the ice really well and the man's just left alone at the back door.
And right now they're trailing by a single goal. They don't deserve to be trailing in this game, as Lake may get a breakaway here. Lake is through on goal. He's on the angle. Defense come across. Lake stops, checks, needs help. Still Lake backhand shot into the glove. Rebound forehand side. Can't get there first. Oh, the chances for Great Britain. Bozon with the spinorama on Ben O'Connor. Penalty coming. And GB are going to be short-handed. O'Connor's going to go to the box. I think you would describe it as a good penalty. Tessier sends it back towards the blue line. The shot will come through off the post. Oh my goodness! Bowns will grab onto that. It hit the post and came back through his legs, I think. Puck is on the blue line. It's on his stick as well as the shot goes in. Kick save by Bowns on Chakishashvili. Here's Fleury. He's the little heartbeat of this French team, the captain. Tessier, back it goes again. Chakishashvili with the shot, he scores! There might be a review on this one because the 77 Trier was right on top of Ben Bowns, and I think he was in the crease.
Now the officials are all meeting, but that doesn't look like a meeting to discuss the goal. We're going to see the replay.
I think there's a conversation here because the light's on, isn't it? So there's the red light, don't look, they're looking at it elsewhere. I think GB are going to wonder what they're going to do. No, things are counting now.
Doesn't look like it, it's in. It's a goal, and it's going to stand.
Well, we get the benefit of the replay. You know what, I think maybe he was just outside and didn't interfere with Bowns. So GB are 2-0 down. And there's another chance, a third goal. Relegation looms. Wretch with his second of the game. And Great Britain are falling apart in this second period as the top flight of world hockey slips away. Back-to-back goals in a matter of moments. And where GB were once on top, now they need more than a miracle.
Just like that, hey, straight from the face-off. GB have been undone at face-offs before, but it hadn't cost them, especially against Slovakia. But France break through and Bowns is beaten for a third time. Pete Russell calls his timeout, and what a shame for Great Britain. And it just shows the difference at this level. These sort of things probably don't happen at 1A and 1B in the second and third tier. But, you know, you cannot even begin to sort of describe there's a massive difference that GB have faced. If they were to stay up, if they are to stay up, it's going to be a magnificent achievement. They've got work to do now.
GB having a battle for every square inch, every loose puck. It's not coming easy to them right now as Farmer goes on a little move into the zone. He's physically taken out by Manaviem. Now it's helped back round again. Farmer turns, he goes in on the big number 4 for France, and now Farmer thinks about a little wraparound. It's with Hammond, in fact it's with Dowd. Farmer then swings into the right wing corner, fluffs his lines to get it back to Steve Lee on the blue line. Cut out by Ben O'Connor, chance down low, what an opportunity, GB, score! Robert Dowd! And has he set them back on their way like he did in Budapest 12 months ago? Ben O'Connor with the interception. He picked out Dowd, who went forehand, backhand, and GB have 25 minutes to save their lives here. 25 minutes and they need 2 more goals at least. 5:01 remaining in period 2. Dowd scores his first of the World Championships, and it's France 3, GB 1.
Well, we called it, didn't we? I'm only taking half the credit because I took my lead from you, Seth, but we said Robert Dowd. Robert Dowd is a man that GB can look to get themselves back into the game, and he had that chance. He was clear on goal and he finished. That is massive. Ben O'Connor as well.
Here's a chance for Lake. Snapshot. Oh, the goalie doesn't save it. Well, he does, but he doesn't, if you get what I mean. Texier again finds the man back door. What a chance for France. Looking for the wraparound goal. GB do just enough. They scramble back into position. Texier again. GB will get there, and now they can break away 2-on-2. If they use it well, it's the end of a long shift. They're just onside. But Jonathan Phillips decides now's the time for a line change. France will give it away in their own zone as GB goes to the middle. Can they pick this up with Davy Phillips? They will do that. It's the Dowd line out there. Here's O'Connor. Thought about shooting. He's got 2 men ahead of him. Tipped out in front. Goal! Hammond scores! GB have cut the deficit again. This is 4th of the tournament. And Ben O'Connor's shot from the blue line was turned away, and GB profit. This game is absolutely nuts. 5 goals in the second period. France went 3-0 up, and Great Britain are fighting with every last bit of energy they have. They ain't quitting here. They trail France by 3-2, 1:56 to go in the second.
It's Ben O'Connor again. When GB needed Ben O'Connor to have the game of his life, he is steadily, or should I say spectacularly, making an impact the longer the game goes on. He had that room on the blue line, and if you give Ben O'Connor room on the blue line, you are in danger. The noise has gone back up, and GB look like they're going into the changing room, into the locker room, with only a 1-goal deficit. But Ben
O'Connor puts it in on goal. Where is it? It's underneath the goalie. He put it in from outside the blue line, and Hardy nearly lost it.
Well, that reminds you of Italy, doesn't it? 12 months ago when he just played a dump in. And let's look at this. He dumps it in. I was still talking because I thought it would be routine. And look, he goes behind him.
Hammond doesn't win the face-off. Yanel will collect for the French. He stumbles on the blue line as he makes the rink-wide pass. GB need to crank it up again. They need to find the intensity. And it is that line that's out there, the Farmer line with Dowd and Hammond, who have both these goals. Hammond goes on the forecheck. Dowd's going to collect possession. Puts it to the front. Chance over the top. Farmer. He raises his eyes to the roof in disbelief. He didn't hit the target. Another chance from GB off the glass, high behind.
It was Dowd that created it. Oh, he's got that chance, hasn't he? He does just raise his arm to the air. Just couldn't quite get it under control. He probably did the good choice going top shelf. The netmine has already been beaten on the top shelf.
Hammond trying to win it on his forehand side, does off the boards to O'Connor. Hard rip off the boards, comes out in front. GB battle for space. It's just cleared away, held in by David Phillips at the point. All the way around the boards it goes. Ben O'Connor scoots over to get their tip coming from Hammond. Doesn't get enough of it. Goes off the boards again. Phillips gets hit. Great turn away from trouble for Farmer. Farmer scores! We're all tied at 3, and it's that man once again, Robert Farmer. What a move! Pulled it short side, and the French fumble in their own zone, and GB pick it up, and the lifeline is restored with 14:44 to go in the third period. We're level. France 3, Great Britain 3. and the fight for survival is back on.
Is there nothing this team cannot do, Steph? Robert Farmer steps out from behind the goal. That puck was bobbling as he tried to get it onto his forehand. He managed to get it. He went short side, and Robert Farmer delivers and scores the goal.
Face-off win. O'Connor lets one go, deflects. Where's it gone? Oh, Hardy clings on. The stick went flying. It took a massive deflection. That's an unbelievable save, you know.
Yeah, he didn't know where it was. He's done really well there. A wry smile from Ben O'Connor, who again is making an impact. The face-off win by GB comes to O'Connor. He's got a lane. They've opened. In fact, may have taken a deflection. There was a stick that went flying, and the goalie did well, came out strong. So watch this. O'Connor with the one-timer. It hits the stick, which goes out the defenseman's arm, and that's what confuses the goalie, but he gets something on it, and he makes a save. So that is a good stop in the end from Hardy.
Under 5 minutes to go. Fleury pushed into the zone again. Wraparound attempt, and Bowns has to be alive to it. He is. And GB just poke it down the ice, and now Jonathan Phillips goes, and he's going to try and get there first. Thierry will play towards neutral ice. Trieur falls over. No penalty call. Oh, there is a penalty called. The power play coming the way of the French with 4:20 to go. GB got to touch the puck here, and the France power play is 1 for 1 so far, but they've got their goalie out, and they're 6 on 5 for the moment. These are heart-stopping moments for GB as they get a touch, and that's the chance for Claureau. They need a kill. They need a big kill, Great Britain here. The trip coming the way of Robert Lakovic. Thanks to all of you who are getting in touch. So many listening around the UK. Absolutely incredible. Pass to the back door. Fleury was looking for it. The one-timer coming now, deflected out in front. What a block that was. It was a painful one for Ollie Bettridge. Took it in the back of the leg. He's struggling to skate. Effectively a 5-on-3. Rebound pops out again. Fleury's there. Rebound again. GB clear the net. Huge cross hit by Davy Phillips. Not called. Chances on that power play. Commitment there from GB. All over the ice. Bowns absolutely taken out in front. A wag of the finger from the referee, and GB win the face-off. Now have they got something in these final 20 seconds? Davy Phillips moves it to the middle. Ben Lake, here he comes. Ben Lake up the middle. Has he got a shooting lane? Shoots this one in on goal, doesn't miss by much. Davy shoots, great save. Oh, they nearly won it. Hardy got his hand up and just about made the save, and with 5 seconds to go, I think that's going to do it. GB sent it in. Folks, we are going to overtime. GB 3 goals down, and they fought their way back to force the extra frame. Face-off is won by nobody really. The second face is picked up by France as they try and take it wide into the zone. Bozon is there. Remember, relegation is what's at stake here. Bozon has it. He's trying to go all the way through the zone. He goes in a great big circle and then resets in neutral ice. There's no great deal of help out there. Eckerfoy takes it to the outside. He stops and checks. Back it goes to the top. GB trying to get back in there. Bozon goes to the net. The puck's somewhere in there. The French are digging. Where is it? It's underneath everybody. The whistle is going to go. No goal. Bowns is slipped. His leg pads come off his leg. He's going to have to readjust that in the scramble down there. The puck was sitting there. What a save that is on the line. Claireau was the chance. It's in the body, and Bowns eventually squeezes it into his armpit. Great play by Bozon. What a stop with a catching glove by Ben Bowns. Oh, it's heart-stopping. Incredible stuff, this. an overtime win is good enough. Roy's left his meatballs on the floor. He's phoning for pizza. Ben Bowns has set a record. Nobody has stopped more shots at a World Championships than Ben Bowns. 30 of them so far in this game. That last one the most crucial. 3-3 we're tied, 3:26 of overtime to go. GB win the face-off in the zone. Oh, it's given away out in front. France with a chance. Blocker save, then it's blocked in front. Second chance, it's stopped again. The French have got a man in the net. They've got the puck on the outside. Play continues. High drama. GB are clinging on for dear life right now. France are doing everything but score as another shot comes in. How that didn't go in, I don't know. Face-off play. Gutig goes to the net. He gets the first chance. They get the second chance. O'Connor's lying down. Trieux with a chance. The stick that goes flying. The man goes in the net. The puck stays out. There's a GB fan in the crowd holding their breath every single time. Ben Davies comes out to try and win a face-off and he goes forward. Phillips will go after this one. He may have a breakaway here. It's Jonathan Phillips, the captain. Stops, checks, turns. He's got a man down the middle. Davies, can he score? Ben Davies wins it for Great Britain. And GB have done the impossible. They are staying up. In overtime, Great Britain beat France. And they're going to be elite again. They've pulled it out. From 3-0 down, they win this game in overtime by 4 goals to 3. It is absolutely incredible. Sensational from Great Britain, who are staying up, and they'll play top flight hockey once again. And the hero is maybe the player of the tournament, Ben Davies. The players hug down there on the ice. Ben Bowns' helmet is off and this arena stands as one.
Ben, I'm going to throw a cliche at you. That's the biggest goal of your career.
Oh, absolutely. Just to get on there and John told me to put it forward. He's the fastest guy on the ice, so I threw it forward. Luckily, 2 D-men went to him. I'm just watching the replay there. He puts it out in front for me, and luckily I can have a chance at the goalie. And I wasn't happy with my chance in the first period, so I could get that back.
Just tell me how you're feeling when you get that puck and you know it's probably the best chance of the overtime. Is it instinct? What's going through your nerves?
I just wanted to get on net. I don't know why I went to the backhand, but I'm very glad I did. It was just unbelievable. So,
how did you find a way as a team? 3-0 down in that biggest game. Let's get you guys in. Game. Robert Dowd's about to speak to TSN. Ben Bowns, come on, Bownsy, get in this interview. But how do you as a team? How do you find a way?
Oh, I just think we didn't expect to be 3-0 down. The boys just stuck with it. Bownsy stood on his head the whole game. We have a kill with 4 minutes to go, and we just tried to do the right things. And luckily we stuck with it and got the win.
How much does it mean to stay in the division and potentially do it all again next year?
Oh, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's great for the supporters who have just stuck with us the whole tournament. It's good to prove people wrong and prove that we can play ice hockey in Great Britain. And we're just looking forward to celebrating this and taking it all in.
Colin, what a way to go out.
Yeah, what a game from top to bottom. I thought every man to battle the whole night. It was, very mixed emotions throughout the game, going down 3-0, but we knew we were getting opportunities. We just had to stick with it, and they scored 3 fast goals on us, and we knew, if we got one back, there's still an opportunity. But to come down to a finish like that, and Ben Davies with the amazing goal there, he really deserved that, and really proud of the boys, and looking forward to watching them next year in the World Championships again.
How do you find a way? 2-0 down in Hungary, 3-0 down here. This team is unreal.
Yeah, it's just a character inside the locker room. We've been through so much in the last 5 or 6 years as a group, so many of the same guys and so many ups and downs, and it's just like that never quit attitude. We knew that if we stuck with the game plan and stuck together and just gave ourselves some opportunities, which we did, that we gave ourselves a chance.
Come on, I want to hear about you in your final game. It is stuff dreams are made of.
Yeah, I mean, it's the best 7th place finish I think you could ever ask for. But I'm just really proud of the guys, and been through a lot with these guys. I talked with Jono. The first tournament we played was back in 1999 with the juniors, so over 20 years. And some of the other guys, 10, 15 years, have been on the team with them. And we've got some time in the next couple of days to spend it with them and have some fun. And hopefully, depending on where it is next year, maybe come and watch some of the games in the stands with a couple of beers.
Been an honour to watch you play. Well done, mate.
Thanks, guys.
A year ago, you get the first goal and start it off again from 2-0, this time from 3-0. The belief in this team is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a never say die attitude, like you said. We've been down a bunch of times before, and it's kind of epitomises this team. We just keep going. We just keep going like a dog with a bone, and obviously to get that first one to get us going again, because a goal there the other way, it kills us. So to get that one, we was never going any other way after that one.
Did you always feel, Ben, even at 3-0, because you created some good chances, even in those early stages, did you always feel there was a chance?
Yeah, I mean, we got that carry, Johnny, but I just been watching that celebration on there, and was it Johnny or Kirky who made the pass?
Johnny.
Oh, I was going to say, I thought it was Kirky, then I just panicked because I mentioned Johnny in all my other interviews. But no, honestly, it's the belief in our dressing room has been there from day one. We had a few setbacks, a few wake-up calls, and what can you say, we pulled it out of the bag again.
This must be, even eclipses what you did with 15 seconds to go, doesn't it, in Hungary? Because to do it against the world's best and stay in this division, it's not just massive for you guys, it's massive for UK ice hockey. Oh,
it's huge. It's huge for UK ice hockey. And like you said, the other games during the week, we never expected to win them. It was always going to come down to this game, and to get to this game and keep upbeat and keep going and keep grinding all week like the boys did, it's unbelievable. And now, hopefully, we can stay here for a few years, and the younger kids coming through get a shot at the top stage, get seen by some big scouts and go and play some great countries.
Look, you guys need a beer. I think there'll be some celebration pics to come on Ice Hockey UK TV in association with McDonald's. We'll let them go.